Howdy, this is video reflection for October 17th and 18th. Yesterday I couldn't film because I was too tired. Today I did. And I'm still tired, sure, but firstly I did 4 hours of lacrosse today. 2 hours was practice for our male lacrosse team. 2 hours was just basically sitting in and practicing on the side during the girls lacrosse team practice time. Right now it's 4 a.m. in the morning. Today I wouldn't score today because today and Wednesday too is sort of a special occasion. But actually I'll still score today because I still think we could have improved in consistency and self-discipline in a couple of fields. But besides that, I mean, today wasn't too bad. Yeah. It wasn't bad. I think I played lacrosse well. On the way I rode my coach's car. He was really nice. We had some small talk, pretty fun. I really liked it because I got to know him better as a person and as my coach. But yeah, so that was good. He also gave me some sidewall strings so I can repair my 3 heads. I'm like Cerberus. I'm also planning on buying a new lacrosse shaft because I only have one, and this thing's, well, firstly it's carbon composite, which sounds great on paper, but as I said, it's carbon composite, so I don't really know when it's gonna break on me. I really can't have that happening when it takes it 2 weeks at least to ship from the US. It means I can't practice for 2 weeks. That's like terrible news. Especially because I'm not at school, and I can't use third year. Yeah, other than that, I think I really like facing off. This is just really fun for me. Fun, enjoyable, and this is the love of my life right here. There we go. I'm gonna buy another one of these. This is a face-off shaft. I believe it's the Composite 2F, made by String King. I'm gonna buy another one of these. This one's in 175 grams. I'm gonna buy another one in 155 grams. And that one's going to be reserved for special occasions where my opponent is as good as or better than me. So I'm going to load that with the Mark 2F stiff, which is this one. And that's going to be reserved for scenarios where I'm not 100% sure I can win a face-off. So, at least not in Korea, I hope. Because I don't know if this is arrogance, ignorance, or bliss, but I'm pretty sure I qualify as the top 10, not the top 5. Actually, that's ignorance, and bliss, and arrogance, so I won't say any more. Plus, I'm incredibly sleepy right now, so I'm not thinking straight. So if somebody related to Korea lacrosse sees this and think I'm crazy, you're probably right. And I'm just very tired, so I'm sorry, but yeah, well, too bad. God, I need sleep. Why am I awake filming video reflections? Well, simple. I had dinner at 0 a.m. at midnight. So it's been 2 hours, but my organs still think it's sleeping time, so they're not exactly working. So I'm waiting for them to slowly digest all the food in my stomach so I can go to bed. Fair? Sounds fair for me. Sounds fair to me. Also looking for ways to practice facing off. because, as you know, this is a very niche profession, and lacrosse itself is a very niche sport in South Korea. Nobody really plays it except for high school kids and a few enthusiasts. And even in that niche sport, face-offs are a position of incredible rarity. Nobody plays face-offs because A, well, it's reserved for just a handful of real manias who really like facing off, or maybe they just do it because they have to. I do it because I love it. I love facing off. This is like this love of my life right here. Some people do it because their team needs them to. I do it because it's fun beating someone in face-offs, and I'm good at it. What can I say? I said ignorance, arrogance, and bliss. I'm sorry. This is, for now, my new shaft. I fixed this head, which was broken, and I restringed it, so now it looks great. This one's going to go on my new shaft. I'm going to call the new one the Hayabusa. I'm still torn between getting another one of these 2F composite pros, because these work, I think these work fine with me. That's the first side of the argument. But then the second side is, I also think that maybe I want a metal shaft. And maybe I just need to grow my muscle for my wrists, because one of the main things that you need your wrist muscle for is to grab, and then basically you need it for all of the motions of facing off, but yes, it's essential. I've also gone ahead and unstrung this one. This is another Mach 2F, but it's just a vanilla one, so not stiff. That's going to be replaced with a new mesh. The mesh I used for this is, I believe, like the ECD Hero X. I love this mesh. I didn't know I could like a mesh or dislike it, but I do. And I hate this 4F mesh by Strinking. I hate it. I'm sorry. The mesh is fine. The face-off's fine. It rejects balls. Okay. What this is how my head looks post face-off. Okay. It looks like this, concaved inwards with the mesh protruding from this side, right? So it looks like a risotto on a plate. When I go to scoop something with the ground ball, this mesh works fine. If I put something in, boom, it sinks, right? Now, in contrast, here, this one, let me show you. This one is the 2F. It's not stiff version. If I put something in, well, that oddly works really well, so I failed to show you an example, but when I scoop something, it just stays up there. This mesh is stiff. I don't know if that's because of rainfall or whatever, but it's stiff, and I don't like that because, well, I just don't. I want my scoops to be smooth, and, well, yes, smooth and silky and without problems, and this one's just not what I'm looking for, so I'm sorry, but I'm just not going to use it. So I love this. This is just my go-to setup, but I'm going to also, but this one is the less stiff version. I'm going to use this for opponents that I know I can easily win over. And this one, this head and the 55-gram shaft will be for opponents that I know are going to be a hassle for me. So that's basically it. Anyway, bye-bye. I'm going to go to bed. As I told you, my stomach's still digesting. I'm sorry. See you in the morning. If I can wake up.